This is Kellen. Kellen grew up in an Orthodox community based in Crown Heights.
My name is Kellen. I grew up in Brooklyn, and right now I live all the way uptown in Hamilton Heights. I guess right now what describes me as a person is activist, artist.
Because he grew up in an Orthodox community, Kellen attended an all-girls religious private school. After high school, most religious girls attend a program known as seminary. Kellen went to an arts one. While there, Kellen was outed as trans.
Art school, and then I was seeing a psychiatrist, and things happened. He found out about me being trans, and then he told my parents without permission, and then I had to leave there because it just was a lot of yelling and screaming all the time. And then I moved into a friend's basement, and then they had to leave. They were moving, and I had to leave the basement, so I moved into a transitional living system.
Eventually, with the help of various organizations for Jewish LGBTQ, Kellen was able to move into a transitional home. The decision to move out of the Crown Heights neighborhood he had always known came easy to Kellen.
I was living there for I think 2 or 3 months. I was kind of presenting more masculine and wearing pants and stuff, and the looks people gave me, it was just I couldn't do it anymore.
Later that week, I spoke to Chaim Levin. Chaim is also a Jewish Crown Heights resident from an Orthodox background. On the day I spoke to Chaim, it happened to be the 8th year anniversary since he had come out, as well as his 28th birthday.
Am I talking to you or the camera? I grew up here. I've lived here my whole life. I'm actually a sophomore student at Brooklyn College. Go Brooklyn. I'm an intern at a Jewish paper called The Jewish Week, and I do news stories. I've been out for this weekend actually is 10 years since I first went into conversion therapy, which I ended up doing for about 1.5 years.
Chaim's story has resonated deeply with people in the community, and many have come and talked to him. He has managed to take down Jonah, a twisted conversion therapy organization, and has created a group for religious LGBTQ members with over 100 people and a list that's constantly growing.
Coming out, I know for me, was the best thing that ever happened to me, the best thing I ever could have done for myself. And it really gave me the ability to just focus on other things that were actually important and needed to be dealt with. And I really wanted to give that to, I wanted other people to experience that. I didn't want anyone to experience the loneliness and isolation of being different in a community where it's basically all about being the same. I was at this restaurant a few weeks ago, and this girl who was clearly in high school, and she looked like she was in one of the religious high schools, she just came up to me. I never saw her in my life. She was like, I want you to know that I really respect you. And that happens, and it feels nice, and I was so moved, and I was like, okay. But then on the other hand, there's these people you walk by in the street who you knew as a kid or who you technically know, but they're so, you can see on their face, they're so uncomfortable by even seeing you. You always try to find the line between dealing with homophobes who are just uncomfortable and people who are straight up outright hateful, who had a point, called me a faggot on these streets. I think me being here has actually forced people to think about it. They really have had to think about it. They have to think about it, and I haven't given them a choice. And that wasn't my big plan. I had no plan. I just did what felt right for me, and so a lot of these people who knew me my whole life, they couldn't just dispose of me. My parents went from being, we'll never have a gay son, to being in court with me when I sued a conversion therapy group that my mom testified at this trial. So that's progress, but it takes time. And what I always tell people is, hey, if it took you 20 years or whatever to come out, then it takes other people a little time too, and you have to give them that. So that's my long answer to your question. It's definitely getting better. There's definitely a long way to go though, and a lot of work to be done. 16-year-old in yeshiva calling me, telling me how he wants to come out, that's amazing. Yeah. That is a major change. And every person who I've spoken to who's my age said, oh, how different my life would have been if I had a friend at that age. And I say the same thing. So yeah, definitely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I hope so. As long as we're a concept, then it's easier for people to debate us as a concept. But once they know us as people, they can't debate us like that anymore. It's different. And I think that there has been a lot of progress. I've seen people's attitudes change towards me. I've really seen an amazing shift. I've seen many people in the Chabad community do exactly what I expected from true Chabad people, if there's such a thing, which is the attitude of what I believe to be openness and acceptance.